and let our joy be known. Join in a song with sweet accord. Join in a song with sweet accord. And dance around the throne. And dance around the throne. We marching to Zion. Beautiful, beautiful Zion. We marching upward to Zion, the beautiful city of God, the beautiful city of God. Hello, hello, Wagwan, I'm Jambo. How are you, my people? I hope you are well. I'm good, as you can see. I take this time to thank God first, and then thank you, my people, for the overwhelming support, for the overwhelming comment. You are the best of the best, Wagwan. I'm telling you, you are the best of the best, because whenever I post my video, you are there to watch my video. It doesn't matter the time. That makes me feel very happy. May you not lack anything. May God, our Lord, whom we serve daily, see you through in whatever you are asking. I know your prayers will be answered and has already been answered. So now the year is coming to an end. And my request to you, my people, please, the few days which are remaining, please take that phone next to you. If you are watching me in the television, please make your mind. Take that phone and just subscribe to PAMELA'S Kenya channel. There's no harm in it. Ask the people who have subscribed. There's no harm. It's just a community. And I know. Before the end of the year, we will be at 5,000. Let's finish this song of 5. Let's start another song, maybe 6, 7, but 5. We should end it by the end of the year. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for those who have subscribed, and to those who are my returning subscribers, the keyboard reactors, everybody on board. Thank you so much. God bless you all, and enjoy the show. And shower me with light. So now, on our today's video, we are going to check on Daniel. We'll start with Daniel, then we'll go to Mura Sensor's live stream. And Mura Sensor's video of yesterday, also we are going to touch some few things which I saw there. Mr. Luis now is becoming like a mason. Checking on everything. So all this time Mr. Luis was in Nyabohanse at Mura Sensor's villa. He was just checking where Mura Sensor, where the masons or those people who would build the house, where they did not do well, the carpentry or the cupboard, all those things. Mura Sensor was told, next time what you need to do is this and that. Because he's find Mura Sensor and Mr. Luis, they are very close. And Mura Sensor closeness to Mr. Luis is different. The love which the relationship which he has with Mr. Luis and Condad or the other Kohera, the one of Mr. Luis is on another level. Because even when he is with Mr. Luis, we see a free person interact with Mr. Luis freely. You find now when Mura Sensor is with Condad, the only thing which, the appreciation or the thing which he can talk about Condad is how strict Condad is. My dad is very strict. At his age, my dad, you can see, can still put things on his head like a no-nonsense guy. Mura Sensor is saying that dad is very strict. And we don't see any strictness in Condad. Condad is the most soft person I've ever seen in my life. Very soft. Because if he's strict or he was strict as the children portrays, the children would not be out there roaming like that or insulting or talk like they never had a father. A strict dad, you find the children are obedient. They respect people. The way the words which come from their mouth, then you can say, hey, it seems like their parent was strict. But this strictness of just taking people's land, is this what you are telling us? Oh, my dad is very strict. Strict to the extent he cannot even bite Goeri to the in-law. That is not strictness. He isolated himself from people, not being strict. The parents who are strict, you find the children are just like this. They will not be swearing out here because they are strict rule in the family. And if maybe they are golden people, there's nothing like swearing because they learned it when they were growing. Because teach a child something when they are young, then when they are grown, they will not forget it. But if the dad was strict, we don't see anything which shows that, oh, these ones, they grew up in a strict home. Their parents were strict. These ones are just there. Others are just filming other people like this, even in the bedroom, and then you say your dad is strict. Even as we speak, If he's strict, why is he not bringing you together and put some manners in you? The three of you, you are just there talking like I don't know what. If he is strict like that, he would not let Murasenso beg the way he's begging like this. A strict father. He's strict taking other people's land. I think that is where his strictness is. For me, I see a very soft man. Conrad is the most soft man I've ever met in my life, because you look at the children who are not disciplined. You are strict and the children are not disciplined. So we are going to see all that. And let's start with Daniel. So Daniel, the people who don't know Daniel is just a young boy. We met Daniel when we were building that house of Brian's grandma. And Daniel is a cousin to Brian, I think so. So some people or some individuals, the well-wishers, the donors, decided, because he also posed as an orphan. This orphan in Bohanse, because what I know, when a child or someone, a child is orphan, is someone who doesn't have both parents. Then you can call that an orphan. But the one who has one, you call that one, maybe he has a single parent. You cannot say he or he is an orphan. But if we want to know someone who is orphan, it's Pamela here. I'm orphan, my people. I don't have a father. I don't have a mother. It doesn't matter the age I am. The fact remains, if I have a problem, I don't have my mother to tell. I don't have my dad. So you are my dad out there. You are my mothers out here. So do not forget Pamela here. I sit here. I entertain you. I also need sweet. Please shower me with sweet today before the year ends. Shower me with sweet. At least I can open my PayPal and get something small. Because we are all orphans here. I'm very orphan. Mine is true. Dad and mom out there. That is my request. So anyway, let's see this issue of Daniel. So Daniel, the good wishers or donors are building him a house. And I wonder why he decided to rush like Murasenso. Because Murasenso didn't build his house in 19 days. But he found it easy to build Grandma's house in 19 days because Murasenso had agenda with the money which he was getting from Grandma's project. But now I wonder why Daniel also rushed building his home or his dream house. You are just a young boy. You are going nowhere. Instead of putting things in order and build a strong house. Look at the house which Murasenso built for the grandma. The house is so big, yes, nice, yes. But you look at the finishing, you look at the cracks which we are seeing in grandma's house. Inside there was a crack which he showed us. The other day, just recently, he showed us the crack, a big crack outside. So you never know how many cracks which we are going to see there. But with him, he's saying cracks are normal. That's now when the house is breathing. So crack here, crack inside, and so the house keep on breathing. For how long will this house keep on breathing? It has just started breathing in 3 months' time. What if it reaches a year? The breathing will reach where? Because I don't understand. So Daniel also took that speed of Murasenso, because this is the mentor. Instead of building a strong, small house, look at what David Jr. has built. When something is good, you give credit where credit is. I like the size of Dancing Grandma. I like the way David Jr. or Daisy has made it. The house is small and it is very strong. The foundation is strong. You look at a house, you say, yes, this is a house which is going to last. But look at the ones which we are talking about. Daniel, where were you rushing to? Where were you rushing to? You said you left school. Murasenso advised you not to go to school. You are not going to school. Instead of just pushing your house slowly, bring qualified people on the ground. Because people are supporting you. This is not your money which you can say today I can demolish this part, then I put. You depend on donors. So when you are sent for money, use this money wisely. I see someone who doesn't care sitting there crying now. Oh, I don't even have anything. Yesterday I had like 400 shillings. I used 100 for supper. Now I have only 300 shillings. You know where you are getting your money. Call mommy and call daddy. Do not waste time there crying. Why waste time? Even the money which is used in this house was not yours in the first place. So why sob? Do not sob. Because you know these people, they're just plucking money on the tree. You cannot bring someone who is not qualified. You look at the nails which were used to fix the ceiling. You wonder. Those nails, I watch them keenly because my people, you know what happens when maybe if there's a lot of wind and maybe it is raining. The first thing to be removed is the iron sheets. But his iron sheets were intact. Iron sheets were intact. Okay, it has been raining a lot back home. It has been raining a lot. And the things which would have been removed or thrown out were the iron sheet. So tell me, iron sheets are intact. But the falling part is the ceiling. And the other day they painted it. When I watched the ceilings when he was trying to show us, I just saw like now the nails which they use were the nails. You see, like someone who's making a portrait, the frame of a portrait. Those are the nails which he used or which they used to put the ceiling. They could not even reach the end, at least the nails were short, could not reach the timber. So coming out was very easy, even if it was just a shaking roof like this, they were supposed to fall out because no one made them fall. But because they were just hanging like this, short nails. Put the short nails. The person was not qualified because a qualified person, even if you are ordering, do not go as per what the owner of the house is telling you. Go as per what you know you've been using. If it's not ready with the amount of money, the fundi or the plumber or the carpenter should have told him, no, I cannot build a house with this because you are going to spoil market for me. Because if you are a carpenter or maybe a mason, you need to do something which markets your business, but not just do things because the owner wants it to be done like that. So I see a problem, whether it is Daniel also who insisted just you can just buy this type of nail, or you can just use, I don't know. But the person who did the work didn't know what he was doing, and the house was rushed. You find they have not fixed the house and they are painting. They have not fixed the house, they are painting. The same style of Mura Seso. And this is just a boy. Where he's running to, I don't know. Now seated there crying. I had only 400, I used 100. Call mommy, call daddy, you'll have this. This is someone who was supposed to go to school. Me, I will not lie. Let me tell you, I will not lie. I value education because education, even if you don't have a job as we speak, it is an asset. Because Buddha Senso advised this boy, you don't need to go to school. Now you can just do YouTube, you get money out of YouTube. And then this boy leaves school, now crying there. Oh, I don't have money, I don't have money. Education, the papers, you would have had your papers and keep them. Because when you are educated, even your thinking is different. Your ways of doing things is different, even if maybe you don't have a job. But you'll find people who are educated, the way they reason, their reasoning is different from people who are not educated. So I didn't like the fact that Daniel left school just because of YouTube. And the people who told him to leave school, finish the education. That is very wrong. So now look, he's crying there. You never know, this mommy and daddy, until when they are going to support this boy. So anyway, I saw that, I didn't like that part. But let's just go to Mura Senso and see what Mura Senso is now talking about, their relationship with Rosio mom. So Rosio mom and the parents went, and they were not going direct to Argentina. They were passing somewhere in Europe now. Rosio didn't tell us where, but Mura said they were going to Europe because Rosio has a friend who they are going to see. Then from there is now when they'll go to Argentina because he wants to spend time in Argentina. The fact that the visa here in Kenya brought a lot of problems. So Rosio mom and the parents left. And they were not going to Argentina direct. That one we saw in Rosio mom's video. But in my opinion, what I saw there, I think Rosio mom all this time, Rosio had planned that when the parents come, he will live with them. Because number one, there's no relationship between Rosio mom and Mura Senso. This was just a business thing they were doing. And then they got a baby. But there's nothing which we can say relationship, because even the parents of Mura Senso have not approved it. That they have not approved it. They showed the parents of Rocio, ma'am, no. This your lady, you want to go with her, you don't want, because he's been disrespecting the family. So I think this relationship is not going to work. I'm not the one who is saying it, but you look at things, you see like now, even Mura Senso is not ready. When someone says, I'm not ready, and you have a baby with somebody, you are not ready, and you have to put your things in order. What are those things which you are going to put in order, Mura Senso? What is it? Traditional wife, I'm telling you. Women started going there. Mura Senso complained, ladies started going there. So we don't know how many will be going there. Mura, stop your nonsense. You cannot marry Rosio, ma'am. You cannot marry Rosio, ma'am. But before we reach to Mura Senso, I just want to talk about what I saw in Rosio, ma'am. All this time, Rosio, ma'am, have just been keeping her money, not spending the money which she has been getting in YouTube, all the money which the subscribers have been sending to her. She's just been keeping. Because all along she knew she was going to go back with her parents. Not something which came abrupt. Leave alone this thing of, oh, visa, no. She knew she was going to go with the parents. And that's why she didn't spend her money into going to Masai Mara or to the coast. Because if she was not having this plan, Rocio ma'am would have taken the parents in the coastal and in Masai Mara with her money. But because she knew, I'm taking them somewhere else once they leave Kenya, we are going together, so I can't use my money, we are going to use it there. Because Rocio ma'am and Mura Senso is just business. Mura Senso has seen it now. It's not that he has not seen it, and he saw it a long time. That is why he said he's not ready. Not this time. The first time Rocio Mura Senso said it is not just about marrying. You have to consider so many things. So these so many things, they have been together, but they are not compatible. They are not. They are not compatible. So Rocio mom have been saving her money. Now she's going to spend it with the parents wherever they are going to. The way Rocio mom has been treating Congrat mom and maybe Congrat dad in the absence of the camera, you cannot tell. The family of Mura Senso, it's like they don't want Rocio mom. And the family of Rocio mom also saw that, and that's why they decided, let us go and see if maybe after you stay there, things can change. But for now, we have to go with you. Because I think they have tried to ask Mura Senso, why is it that you not engage this lady? Why is not you are not even planning anything? Because you hear Mura Senso saying, next year when they come back, he will start looking for the son's passport. Not even Rocio mom. Not Kenyan passport for Rocio mom or marriage. We are going to see all that. So I want us just to see those parts where Mura Senso, the reasons of Mura Senso not marrying Rocio mom, and the begging thing, and Mura Senso delusion of when he becomes what in the government, which is not going to happen, and how Mura Senso got disappointed when this live stream was made, because the live stream which Mura Senso did today, without glasses, that would have been the live stream of the year, because Mura Senso wanted a lot of money, sympathy money. You people sometimes. It's very hot here. We take water like something else. So now, Mura Senso, we are going to check now the sympathy. This was a sympathy live stream. Mitoto is gone. Rosio is gone. I'm alone in this big house. I'm not wearing glasses. You people who don't know my history, this is how my eye looks like. And imagine within a span of 1 month, I even lost my teeth. These were the stories. Now, almost removing the eye on the screen for sympathy. For people who don't know, at least send. He waited and waited and waited to the extent he had to say it. I need something for the coffee. I need something for the ear. The ear is ending. You can send something from small, even by the time he was finishing. Something small. In the paper, you can look it after the live stream, because money was not coming in. Mura Senso is forgetting people have spent a lot of money during this festive season. The year has not ended. People have big plans now. 25th was for Christians only. Now this is worldwide. He has no idea. He thinks that people are just thinking of him. It is only him. And the minds of people are just on him. The dads and the moms' minds are just on Mura Senso. So he thinks whenever he sit down and remove the glasses, oh, people just shower him with money. Today he really waited. He really waited. Even Janet Harris didn't give anything. She's tired.
Just admire how you appreciate your parents. Yes, very. We really appreciate them. I saw some people trying to say, I don't care about my parents, I just care about the parents of my wife. That's not the case. You know, one thing you have to understand is my dad is a very busy man. Those who live in the village, they know my dad. And my dad is very strict and very busy, physically busy. He's the guy who you'll find him carrying things on his head. At his age, even with the success that we have, my dad is very unique.
So Mura Sensor is replying to people who have been thinking that he doesn't love his parents like he loves Rosio's parents. Of course, because all this time we've seen Rosio mom disrespecting Congrats mom, and you are not there to defend. And the way you've been pushing Congrats mom, when Congrats mom asks for something, you behave like now. You reply Congrats mom as a child, which also we don't like. Now this issue of my father, oh, my dad is a strict man. So what has to do with you loving them? what has that has to do with that? We don't see his strictness because the children of Congrats dad, they don't have discipline at all. So I don't see the strictness of taking people's land or what. Sickness with working with machete or what. So I don't see that. He's the softest man I ever watched or noticed in my life, because the children are just like they don't have a dad. And this one is saying, oh, my father is a strict dad. He's not strict. You find in homes where parents are strict, you will just know this one was raised well. This one, I see the parents were strict. Even the words which they are coming from their mouth, they have to weigh. But with you, you don't weigh anything. Your siblings, all you think about, oh, they will poison us, oh, they will poison us, oh, someone might delete me, or what? Where did you get all this if your parents were strict? Where do you get all these things like that? He's not strict. He's just lying. He's just pretending to be strict, but he's not. You cannot be strict on others and then leave your children.
My sisters-in-law who traveled to Argentina, back to South America, without seeing an elephant, which is a very common thing here in Kenya, especially if you go for a safari. So that was kind of haunting me. I was feeling really uncomfortable. And then something funny is, guys, the following day I woke up, one of our very close families that here on YouTube from France supported me. And also my sister D Mwango came through for me big time of $500. Then I had Big Mac came through with $300 for me. I was like, oh my God. That was very humbling.
Imagine, not that they didn't have money. You know, for someone to say, like Mura Senso likes this word of, me, I don't lie, me, I'm very truthful. You are lying too much, because the moment you tell your subscribers, we don't have money, or we don't have funds to take our in-laws, or to take my in-laws to Masai Mara or the coast, that is lying. The reason why I'm saying this, you find now Rosio mom is traveling abroad with her parents. Is that not money? So they can keep their money to go and enjoy in a different continent, but sit down and beg for money. You can imagine that. There are things they don't need even to report here. If I were them, I would not report this trip which Rosio mom is taking with the parents, because Rosio mom could not pay for her parents. To the extent Mura Senso begging, begging until he gets money from the subscribers. Even the sick one from France had to send money because they refused to take this in-laws. All they were parading is, oh, how can they live without seeing elephant? You see, not that they didn't have money. These are beggars and liars. They are not to be trusted. If you are just supporting them, just support, but not people you can trust. Whatever they say is a lie, because someone who don't have money will not roam around, go to Europe and book other places to say, I'm telling you, these people are something else.
Guys, if you plan to come and visit me, please write an email to Rocio. She's the one who will She's the one who will give you the permission, not permission, will give you the, how is it called? Especially if you are a local YouTuber or someone from Kenya, please write to Rosio first. But if you're coming from international, if you're coming from countries far away like Canada, Australia, USA, Europe, you can write me an email. I'll try to share you. Like right now, I know I have a visitor from South Africa actually who's supposed to be here around 5th or 7th of January. I have another one coming in March. I don't know if I will be around, but I hope I will be around to welcome him.
The locals, the locals like Pamela, too bad for you because you know, Mura Senso knows exactly. The locals, Rosio will not allow them in because she despises locals. She doesn't like Africans. So Mura Senso had to decide with the ones who are bringing money in, the ones who come from Canada, USA, Europe. Those are the ones who Mura Senso is going to handle. But the local ones, which does not come with anything, those are left for Rosio Mom to deal with them. And I don't know what Mura Senso thinks. What is it that they are coming to do in your home? What is it that they are coming to do? Appaloosas? Appaloosas, people see them in your YouTube all the times in your channel. So what brings people in your village, if I may ask? These people who are coming to your village, they're just doing you a favor because they bring you gifts. Otherwise, what do people want in your village? Because I wonder, these people who are just eager, they just want to go to Mura Senso's place. The money which they're spending on Mura Senso is more than enough to be in an hotel and see the beauty of Kenya. I'm telling you. The present and gifts which you are giving Mura Senso is more than enough to pay the Airbnbs and stay comfortably and see everything. But because they want this, the acknowledgement through Mura Senso, they have to tell, oh, we want to come to Nyabohanse. What is there to be seen? I've never seen the birds, the Appaloosas, or what? What? Because if someone might ask you, what do you see in Nyabohanse? Because the lands which you are buying, he end up taking them. He will take them all because you look at the locals. When locals want to buy land next to them, they don't like because they want people who come from abroad whom they will manipulate after buying the land, then they take those lands. But they know they cannot manipulate a local. And that's why you find them worked up like this. So what is it that taking you to Mura Senso? If it is land, you can even get land without even passing through Mura Senso. There are so many Kenyans. You want a land? Pass through Pamela. You will not go all this. You have to write an email. You have to do this. No. Straight to the point. I'm not saying you don't go pass through Mura. I'm just giving an opinion. Because you wonder, someone want to go and visit you. Someone want to come and visit you. They have to be vetted. And these are the people who are supporting you. These are the people who are watching you. These are the people who you sit there, you ask for money, oh, the year is ending, send me this. But when they come, they want to come, you push them to someone whom you know will not let them in. How will Rosio know that this is a local? If they are maybe blacks, African, coming from Canada, unless maybe they come with a card, I'm from America, I'm from Canada. By the time they are introducing themselves, they have already been chased away because of their skin color. So you wish people to come to your home because the restrictions which you are trying to put now does not make sense. Because furthermore, what is it that you are giving these people? When friends come to see you, you don't give them these conditions or you have to pass through Rosio. And you know very well Rosio will not allow them to come in. And even these people, what is it that you are going to do in Nyabohanse? Nyabohanse is big. You want to see Nyabohanse, you can go even to and lodge a place there. Like Mura Senso, he want to call his home a lodge. So wait until he make the home a lodge. Then you say, I'm lodging at Mura Senso. Then he'll be given access. Now where are you heading to? I'm going to Mura Senso's lodge. I'm lodging there.
It's been long. I know you have grown a lot, but don't forget about how you used to make us laugh. Yes, we'll start traveling. I'll start traveling in 2026. One of the things I'll do, latest April. That is latest.
He used to make you people laugh then. But now he has grown to be the international beggar. Don't you like this? Don't you like this begging he's giving you out here? Also, this one needs a laugh. You can laugh through this because it's becoming too much to someone who has been watching him ever since. See him transforming to this international beggar. This should make you laugh. Not only laughing when he is traveling. No, this one is also a good laugh.
I could not travel and leave my son when he's still a baby. Like, I want to travel because, I wanted to grow with my son. Right now, I already miss him like a million times, So there's a lot of speculations on the internet about my wife leaving. But one thing I will tell you is I also have a private life to protect. Because I don't want my life to be torn apart like this paper. This one is pulling going that side, this one is pulling going here. But just to give you a simple explanation, is Rosio herself requested to go with her parents. First is, you're going to see in her next video, they are not going to Argentina directly. They are going to a different country before Argentina to close their new year. And then from there, they'll be heading to Argentina. To be honest, is life in the village, life in the village sometimes can be tough for a foreigner, somebody who has not stayed here for so long. Every day you wake up and so sometimes she misses home. Number two thing is also we need to work on papers. I need to work for a long-term plan for my family. Either get them passports, Kenyan passports. Sometimes people always think we as Africans, when we want to go to America or we marry someone from, Argentina, it's us who want their passports. No, every country has its own rule. You have to live in that country. It's either you're a tourist or you're there somehow, maybe working or... So for this case, my wife and my son, they need to have long-term stay visas here. That's one thing actually we struggled with because I've got some cold. There's a lady who actually wanted to blackmail my wife the other day. She asked for $80,000. That is close to $700 for a 20.
The excuse which Mura Senso is giving because of Rosio leaving the baby to Argentina. Number one, they are not going to Argentina direct. As I said earlier, Rosio saved her money, never wanted to use her money here, but gagged the subscribers to take care of the parents while they were here in Kenya. But with them, they are going to enjoy somewhere else. This is how clever these people are. They think they are clever, but their things are just out there. People know them. It's only that the people whom are supporting them are generous. But one day they will come to their senses and know. They don't like using their money. So Mura Senso is giving lame excuse. Oh, Rosio asked for permission to go and stay in Argentina. If you are a foreigner and now you are living in the village, by the time she was accepting you, you told her, she's been here long enough, at least to get used to where she's supposed to live. How many people, foreigners, live in Africa? How many? I don't think that should be an excuse. If you're not getting along, if there are things which are disturbing your relationship, just let it rest. Do not come out here to explain, because the more you explain lies, the more you are exposing yourself. Because if this lady wanted to be in Africa, even if you wanted to make papers for your family, but now they would have it. We have so many people who are married to foreigners and they live happily here, and they do, or they make those papers very fast. But what is taking you long to make these papers? You only bring excuse when they are leaving. It's like now you never wanted to make, you never wanted them to be here. There's something which you are struggling with, which is denying or which is making you not to push. Because if you wanted, you would by now. Because since you came from Argentina up to now, the year is ending. If you wanted to follow this and use money, because you never use your money. If you would have sat down there, the way you sit down every now begging, you would have begged for Rosio mom's visa, or passport, Kenyan passport. By now, she would be having it. You cannot tell me if you ask your people whom you've been asking, even the sweet, to buy you, they would deny you that. They would have made it very fast. But because there's something which you're not telling the audience, something big which is making you not to get along, that is the thing you are hiding. But it is not about the visa. It is not about what. You cannot get along, and you are still weighing if you can be husband and wife. Because all along you've been calling this lady my wife. All of a sudden it is not official. Huh? You look at what I say, you wonder, what the hell?
Marwa, you have really changed in terms of keeping things private. You are very freelance. Now you are more serious. Now what has happened is, you see me, I can handle.
You subscribers of Bura says so. No wonder Bura says so is playing with you. Eh? He is manipulating you every now and then. Mura says so now is private. Mura says so have become a private person. Kiswahili says nani. Eh? Mura says so. This one, the one I'm reacting upon, never. Even before this, already we knew Rosio mom was going. How private is Mura Senso? Mura Senso is one person who cannot keep things for himself. He's being itched. And this one is saying Mura Senso is private. Okay, maybe I don't get him well. You keep on being manipulated.
But you see, my family can't do that. You know, my wife can't do that. She reads sometimes comments and gets either irritated or excited or something. Me, I've been here, next year would be 10 years on YouTube. So, me at least I understand how it is to get kicked on YouTube, left, right, center. Either in a positive way or a negative way. Those who are joining, I see we have 1,000 of you guys. Today you see my eyes. Look at that. This is my eyes. I lost this eye when I was 11, you see. Actually, there was a growth that it was growing here. You see, there's a black mark here. But this mark has been like that for like, I think, 2-3 years.
Today, Mura also wanted some donation. That's why he removed these glasses. Why did he have to do this? Oh, I heard him saying, he'll be doing it. For what? If you are protecting the other eye, you don't need to show people. You don't need to have this sympathy eye baby show. Why would you bring your eye on your live stream to show people how it happened or what? People already know. People who don't know can go and watch it, your old videos. You don't need to try to go your eye out just for sympathy, for people to give you whatever you want them to give you. Calm down, Mura says so. You are past that. You're a rich person, richer than the president of Kenya. What is making you behave like this? Even if it is money, even if it is begging, please put on your glasses. Protect the other eye. That's all I can say, because I know how eye is very painful. I myself have gone through operation of my eye, so I know. Put on your glasses. Do not let people, all this begging thing, put you or push you that way. Who bewitched this person? Who bewitched Mura Senso?
Harris, Mama Janet Harris, you guys, you've seen her here every single day. She supports me. She's not just even me, she supports everyone around me. It's like Mama Winnie Ball, thank you so much. I don't know where Rebecca went to. She used to support us a lot here. But if you're watching this, Mama Rebecca, 2026 may it be a good year for you to come back.
Mama Rebecca, please, you used to support Mura Senso and family. 2026, you need to come back, because 2026 we have so many projects which we need to start, and we cannot start without your donation. Mama Rebecca, if you're watching this video, make sure you come back. We need you in Mura Senso's camp. You used to support a lot, so where are you? Mura Senso has no idea. Ngutu the video took you. Are you not watching Ngutu the videos? Mura Senso, please let others also enjoy, like you say, enjoy.
Actually, it was a span of 1 week. Within 1 week, I lost my, this is affected, this one, and also I lost my eye. In a span of 1 week, that week I nearly died. So what happened is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a driver. I've told you these stories. Actually, even the best thing to do is just go and watch my story where I'm talking about how I lost.
I think that is the best thing. Let them go and watch that story, because we cannot be listening to this story on and off every now and then. Whenever Mura Senso remove glasses, the story has to come back. And this day is a day of donation. People don't want to go. We don't want to go to the old stories. You send what you can send. We get what we can get, because now, Mura Senso is alone here. So you said, don't go deep. Oh, how did you lose your eye? You know he was a naughty boy. He knocked a disabled man. That's how he got this injury. He was naughty, not that he was an innocent person as you think. No. This was caused by his naughtiness. And him is telling us the dad is strict. A strict dad, raising naughty children. How strict is that dad?
Who blackmailed Rosio? It was some lady who has been our immigration lawyer. Anytime Rosio comes here, I don't know if it's a blackmail, I don't know if that's the best way to use. This lady simply asked for a lot of money, and it didn't make sense because to renew a visa in Kenya is only $30, $30 USD, 30. And this lady was asking for close to 750 or around 700 to 750, 80,000 Kenyan shillings. And she had refused that if she's not given that money, she will not send her passport, Rosio's passport and Maisha's passport to us. So that was a little, for me. And I told the lady, look, we've worked with you for years. Just send the passports because my wife is soon traveling. And me, when I get paid, I send you the money. She refused. But we had already given her over 50,000. We had already given her. Okay, that's close to 400 USD, over 400 USD.
The story of Mura Senso is not adding up. You've given someone 50,000 Kenya shillings, and this person wanted like 70. And then again, you went for the passport and took the passport, and you didn't get the visa. Does it make sense to you? It does not make sense to me. These people, maybe they wanted a shout out. I'm a YouTuber. I think that is the word he went with there. I'm a YouTuber. You can open a YouTube channel. He went with those nonsense there in the immigration. I'm a YouTuber. My wife is also a YouTuber. Wait until I get paid, then I will send you the money. So it's like Mura Senso never give this. They never gave the money because I don't get the part where the lady had passport. They gave her 50,000 and then gave her passport back without the visa. I don't know. Maybe you can understand that part kaput to me.
I wear glasses just to make sure that my one eye, because this eye doesn't see 100%, it's dark. And it's been like this since I was 11 years. Doreen, small greetings to you. Greetings, Doreen. Yes. No, $400. She was doing an extension of 20 days. Just 20 days for two people, my wife and my son. And she was asking for around $70. $700. So that's what I'm saying. It's good Rosio goes to Argentina. She can rest. So this immigration stuff can go down. Then when she comes, actually I'm thinking I should start the process of my son to have a passport and things like that. Marwa, can you host ISP?
Now the plan of Mura Senso is not even including Rosio. I'm talking about when they come back, he will start now working on the baby's passport. Not Rosio's, because Rosio is not in the picture. And that shows that there's a big problem between Rosio and Mura Senso. In the future, you will see Rosio mom and Mura Senso just co-parenting. They are going to be co-parenting because I don't see this marriage taking place. Or maybe Rosio might not come back again. It's Mura who is going to be going there to visit the baby. But you can just see there's something, you can just see something is not adding up. Rosio mom is gone and coming back is not certain. So Mura Senso sugarcoating it, but I don't see it working because he's saying if they come back, I will just work on my baby or my son's passport, not my wife and my son. My son's passport is like now they are going to co-parent. That is what I'm saying here.
Why don't you get married? That is Priscilla Zawadi. Though that comment has been...
When someone asked such a question, that was just simple and clear question, which Zawadi asked, why don't you get married? And then they are quick to remove that. Why would you remove such a comment? What's wrong with that comment? You people who are very quick, people who are not even true to themselves. I don't see anything wrong when someone asks Mura Senso, because he just said the problems which they are undergoing, and then someone asks, then get married. Why are you not married by now? Because if you are married, you will not be passing through all these things. So what is the response of Mura Senso, even though the comment was deleted? What is he saying?
I just want to do it the right time, when I feel comfortable and when Rosio feels comfortable. Yes. That is the only thing.
The time when he will be comfortable and the right time. Rosio mom also is not comfortable. And here comes a case where he always call Rosio my wife, Rosio, oh, my husband. Remember the time when he introduced us the brand manager? Rosio mom said, from today on, now I'm married to Mura Senso. And I didn't know they were not married. I thought maybe they were hiding their rings, but Mura Senso said he cannot do it, or they cannot do it because they are not ready. They are not comfortable yet. Until the day they will be comfortable, they are still, Kiswahili says, wanajichuja. They are still weighing themselves. Do you have weight or don't you have weight? Because for these people who have had a son, still things like now, the time is not right. What time? What is it that you are waiting for? And the other day you were talking of the second baby. So you just want to have babies without marrying Rosio. I'm telling you, my people, Mura Senso said he wants 10 kids. Mura Senso knows Rosio cannot give him 10 kids. And the moment he put that ring on Rosio's mom's finger, Rosio will not give him 10 kids. So Mura Senso has left this thing open because he will bring more children in the villa from different mothers. This is the thing which is making Mura Senso not to make decision. Because he knows, he has said with Rosio and he knows the moment he does that, these 10 kids will be out. I'm telling you, he'll never get those 10 kids. And they are going to divide the villa into two. Because these are Mura Senso's fears. And Mura Senso, maybe he want to have these 10 kids from different mothers. That is what we will see in the future, even if it doesn't happen now. That shows he's not ready. He's not ready to have this one woman in his life. What is he waiting for? What is being ready? I don't understand that. What should Rosimam have, or what should Mura Senso have to make them ready? They have a house, they have a baby, their parents were here. We saw them. So what is it that they are still hiding? Or what is it that they are still making if it is not for babies? Because they are arguing about the babies. I know that Mura Senso wants many children. So Mom is not ready for that.
It does not mean I'm not ready to get married. No, it simply means there are some things I have to put in order before that. Yes. One of the things is just Rocio and me to be comfortable. Like, okay, we wanna, because sometimes you're in a relationship and then some person wants to check on how things are going and things like that, or there are a lot of things involved. Because right now, let's say I'm gonna, if it's legal, we can, and also for international couples, it's not.
I was trying to tell you here, it is the truth. They are still checking. The other person does not want this. The other person is looking at this because Mura Senso is also still weighing his option. Will I get 10 children? At the moment I put ring on Rosio's finger, Rosio mom is also thinking, this man who has always wanted 10 children, if I agree to marry this man, will I be able to give him 10 kids? So these are the things which they are weighing, which is going to consume their time, and at the end they're not going to achieve all these thinking, these delusional things they have in their mind, because it is high time they make decision. I don't think there's anything to plan there. What are you planning? Furthermore, you're not using your money. If it is maybe the wedding, you're not going to spend even a penny. The two of you, what I know, the two of you are not compatible. You're just forcing things. This was business thing, but I see it not working. That is how I see it. Maybe you have your different opinion, but me, I've watched them enough to know who they are, and to see what is coming, because I don't see them getting married. Mura Senso want 10 kids. Rosomam cannot give those 10 kids to Mura Senso. And Rosomam is also looking at it like Mura Senso will not stick with me if I don't give him 10 kids. So there's a lot into that.
As you think, you need, for example, I need to get my certificate showing that I've never been married before, it's in or here in Kenya. Either way, one of us has to do this process. You have have to go and get something in the notaria, and you have to wait for 10 days, and it's not just something you can wake up and say. It's not like marrying a Kenyan to a Kenyan or an American to American. You go to a court and hey, choo. So it's those who have married internationally know the process. It's not something you can wake up. But I cannot say we cannot do it. I'm just saying we are not yet ready. I don't want to force Rosio to marry me, and Rosio doesn't want to force me to marry her. The right time, when God feels is okay, we will do it.
Excuse which Mura Senso is giving, those are lame excuses, because we've seen people getting married. The requirements which are required, if you want to get married to maybe a foreigner, you can still get them, because those are the things you have to get. You love someone and it is a step you want to take in your life. Okay, you'll have to put your things in order. It doesn't matter how long it takes. But when you put everything in order, if this is the passport they need, if it is what they need, you have to look for that and give them, because you want to be together with your wife or with your husband. I don't think it is something which is hard. Even 20 days, even 1 year, you can still wait. So long as you want this thing, you can still do it. But this one, they don't want to do it. If they wanted to do it by now, they would be married by now. But the two of them, they are two people who don't get along. The only thing they know is bickering. Until the day that bickering will end, or maybe until the day they will say or decide, like Rosio mom have decided, me, I'm going to break. Let me go and stay at my parents' home. See if I need you in my life. This is what has made Rosio mom to go. Because she has to go and think, is this what I want? Is this the man I want to spend the rest of my life with? That's why she went, not because of the visa thing. No. If it is visa, they would have paid. These people have money. Subscribers are giving the money. It is not about visa. And if it is visa, why wait at the last minute? They have been here all this time. It is about Rosio wanting to go and sit down and have me time. Do I need this man in my life? And Mura says so as well. When Rosio is absent, does he miss Rosio? Is she the lady he wants to spend the rest of his life? So I think that that gap also being apart also is very good. Let them be apart, because when they are together, they keep bickering a lot and it does not make sense. But these excuses which Mura Senso is giving, these are lame excuses.
Princess in your eye. Yes, this is more blue. This is blue. You can see that's how I lost it. It's blue. It's been like this since I think when I was 11 after the incident. Today's a little red. I always drop an eye drop. There's an eye drop I use.
So please do not touch that eye like that. Already you've told your people that you lost the eye. They know out there you are not the first person to lose the eye. I know how painful it is. But you don't need to, like, you want to remove it out to, at least to prove that it is not seeing. I don't use it. This is 100% dead. You don't need to go all that extra. They don't need you to touch it to know that. You've said it. You've been saying it. It is not the first time. So calm down. All this medicine you are bringing to show people, what now? For what? Even if it is money you want on this live stream. Tone it down. Tone it down, my friend. Tone it down, my niche. So as the video goes on, what I also talked about, I don't know when Rosio mom is coming, because he doesn't know the time frame. According to Mura Senso, it's like in the summer, he will come during summer, because summer ends in March next year. So Mura Senso doesn't know the time frame, the time when Rosio mom and Maisha are going to come back, because Rosio mom went to think, if this is the man I want to spend the rest of my life with. That is what took her back home. And the reception which the parents got here from Mura Senso's side, also that is something to be checked. Because if you are a family who are united, there are things you need to check before getting into a relationship. Because there's a baby here. There are more babies who will come here. So sometimes these are the things which made Mr. Louis, the parents, the whole family decided, okay, we've seen ABCD, let's go back home and see if maybe we still need these people in our lives. And again, Mura Senso asked, if anyone is there out there, you can buy Mura Senso coffee. So here is coming to an end. You can buy Mura Senso coffee. So Mura Senso really pleaded with his people. He talked about many things, how maybe he can be appointed in the government to which docket? Let me see. infrastructure so that he can check these things. And you see, Mura says, oh, one day I might be a president. All these things he's been talking about, I might be a president. Oh, and here in Kenya, the politics about numbers. Yes, Mura says so. Even those people who are pushing Mura says, why can't you hide for the presidency? Why can't you hide for the president? When you look at Nyabohanse, Kuria there, do you see a population? That is just a question I'm asking. Do you see population there? And that's why you go there to find land. There are no people. The population is very low, very down. Here is a game of numbers. When Mura says so want to be an MP or want to be a president, whom you are pushing him to be president or in future, he's thinking, the way he thinks when I become president of Kenya. Here he can never be president of Kenya. I'm not God, I don't know. But here is game of numbers. Ask Kenyans in the house. It is a game of numbers. You don't have numbers, you can never be anything. You can do businesses, you can do whatever, but you cannot run for any post and get. You cannot run for any post and get. It is about numbers. You can give money, but at the end of the day, people will just eat your money and then they kill to the person who come from their tribe. It is about tribe. It is about tribe. It is game of numbers. Let me just finish like that. So Mura says with all this, I'm very honest. I cannot do anything. They can delete me. They can even pay someone who works for me and delete me. Don't stop this. Remove these ideas of people who will delete you. How many times have you been deleted? Because you should be talking of experience or speaking of experience. How many times have you been deleted? Because you cannot talk of, I know they will do this to me, as if they have done that to you one time. As if maybe there's a time people who are working for you have been paid to do something for you. Do not want bad things to happen to your life. Do not talk about this deletion all the time. It is not good. And you like talking about it all the time. One day it might happen, which I'm toffee hour. I'm not saying it should. It is bad. Stop it, drop it. It's not something you need to talk about all the time, because all these things he's talking about is just because of sympathy. He wants sympathy. It's about even to remove that eye and put it down on the table so that you can know it is not seen. You people send money, it is end of the year. Even if maybe the video is over, there is PayPal, you can still send. That is more a sense. Anyway, thank you so much, my people. I know the year is ending, and I pray for you. Let God guide you. God be with you, whatever you are doing. Let God provide. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the love and the support. May you not lack anything. Subscribe to the channel, road to 5K. And shower me with likes, my people. Thank you so much for your good heart. God bless you all. See you again in my next video. Bye-bye. Thank you all. Bye.